Sonic sleeping. Okay, so right here, we're gonna over here start with the ear. I'm gonna go here, pull down, pull up, curve down. We're gonna do the eye. The eye is still gonna be kind of like a thing, even though it's you know, one giant eyeball. All right. Go over here on this side, and I'm gonna curve underneath, pulling up, down. You can see how I'm kind of gonna go over here on this side, and I'm gonna find the outer brow. Right there. Gonna go on this side over here and find Sonic's ear. Right on. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna find the absolute rest of the bottom part of his mouth, kind of that fleshy portion that he has. By the way, don't forget, if you like these kind of drawing lessons in general, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, all of that stuff, especially the like, because that's gonna let me know what to put on the channel more often. I'm gonna go over here, out, curve down, in for the nose as it's kind of aiming outward, curve around here, circle, and fill that in. Alright, now his eyes are going to be closed. Even though we just kind of drew that line, he does close his eyes. So we're going to draw a line across. Out over here, down. For the spike. One spike, out over here, down. Out over here, down. Right there. Right on. And we're going to draw his mouth a little bit open. See? It's going to be like a little bit of a circle, like lazy, like he's just kind of like sleeping. Curve over here, fill it out. Right? Just going to put the dark part of his mouth. Line over here for the top of his brow. And the top of his brow tends to be the bottom of his, you know, the fleshy portion of his ear. You know, the inner ear, you can see it. Go over here. Line out. He's gonna have his arm tucked in like he's sleeping, you know, like he's using his two hands as a pillow. All right, gonna go over here, down over here, out, curve, out over here, boom, boom, for the wrist, out over here. Right there, see that little like box shape right there for the actual hand. Back over here, down. Buddy who's really interested enough in that Sonic stuff, you know, like all kinds of cool poses, different characters. I put all of that on one playlist, and I have a separate one for the movie, you know, because those are very specific designs. Gonna go over here, out over here for the leg, top of the leg, down right here on this side for this side of the leg. Gonna go over here now, back for kind of the upper part of the leg. Go over here now. We're gonna go curve out for that little bit of the tail, in. He's got that tail, and curve right here. So it's got the bottom of his body right there. Okay, out, out for the leg. It looks like a tube, right? It's basically like a straw or something like that. All of his appendages are basically straws and tubes. Let's go over here and draw the underside elbow on the far end, just to kind of make it look a little bit more believable, a little more realistic. Curve line over here. And by believable, I mean like, meaning, you know, his body is where it's supposed to be, right? The positioning of the body. Obviously, Sonic is like a very cartoonified, animated thing, but you just want to kind of do that as a way to make it, again, more believable structurally, right, in that universe. Curve over here for the sock, curve over here for the sock, line, down for the shoe, out over here, curve back, line down, pull underneath. Gonna go over here, out, down, right there for the block. Line over here. Curve, 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 curve. For the sock again, the crinkling of the sock, curve over here. Gonna go right here, and I'm gonna find the back of the shoe of that side. Gonna go over here, finding the front, okay? back over underneath, pull up. Now go over here underneath the shoe, line, line, line over here, curve, line up over there, just for kind of some detail. We're mostly done, to be honest. He's like, you can tell what he's doing. He's sleeping, he's on his side, maybe, I don't know, like on a, you know, grassy field or something like that. Line over here. Everything else is just a small detail. When you do this, you throw a little bit of a line, just kind of, you know, to give some dimension to whatever you have, right? The spikes are obviously more, you know, 3D, they're full, they're kind of like basically, right, his version of hair. So sometimes you can throw a little bit of a thin line to kind of give it that slight idea that it's like, you know, popping out right here at this corner. That corner is slightly turning. That's kind of what those thin lines usually mean. I want to thank you very much. Don't forget we have coloring books. Coloring books are amazingly fun to do. They're very good for the mind. They kind of equal out. They kind of couple with drawing very well. I haven't put one out a little bit, but I'm trying to put one out within the next week. If you have an idea for a coloring book, let me know. Maybe I'll make it happen. I'm going to put it on Amazon. But other than that, you guys are amazing. I want you to be positive and really think about what you're doing when you draw. It is, you know, very fun to do whatever it is that you want to do. So, you know, when you want to draw something and you feel it and you put it out on paper, it's amazing. So draw every day a little bit, just doodle for fun, and you will improve your hand-eye coordination at least. Thank you so much. If you want any other Sonic poses, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. We're going to hit 200,000 pretty soon. See ya.